So board nine, we have another game by the Bridge Winners team. Gavin, you want to go ahead and get us started on the auction?
I think he's muted.
Oh yeah, we can't hear you.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. My microphone auto adjusts to not work for whatever reason. So
Should we just start board 9 again?
no, so two clubs.
He's made it that way.
What? Yeah, right, exactly. So two clubs was two or more clubs, and 2-0 showed 12 to 14 balanced usually, or 18-19 balanced, and 3-0 trump was 3-0 trump. That was our game. So the auction was very straightforward. This is a normal opening bid for me. I have a nice 11-point hand. I don't pass with this hand. When I have a 5-card major, one time I was playing the Spin Gold in New York, and I feel like I might have said this in a video before, but I didn't open some 11 count with a 5-card spade suit, and Alfredo Versace from Italy was watching me. This is about 10 years ago, and he didn't say anything then, he didn't say it for the whole match, but after I got up from the table, he pulls me aside, he says, 11 points and 5-card major, you must open. And when somebody like Versace comes up to you and says something like that to you, you just sort of do what he says and be done with it. Now, I have passed with 11 points and a 5-card major since then, but I got his point that just get in there with a 5-card major, and all my points are nice here, so this was like I'm definitely open.
I mean, for Gavin, this is almost like a strong 2 vote, because I think in the first half he opened a hard vulnerable on a 10 count.
I opened a hard on last time. I think we might have had a 9 count, but that was a better hand than this, except for the fact that I didn't have high cards.
It was a much better hand in Gavin's evaluation world. much better hand. But on the bidding, the only thing there's a couple things. You notice I didn't alert 2 clubs, which we play as 2 or more clubs, but I think I didn't alert it because I was looking at 4 clubs, so it's kind of interesting. And we also play that many people rebid the major with 5, and I really like the rebid of the major to show 6. So our default bid would be 2-0 trump, and so Gavin has an automatic 2-0 trump bid in our system, and I obviously have an automatic 3-0 trump bid.
It really is shocking how often it's good to play 2 of a major promises 6. I can't believe how many times it's worked out well to play 2 of a major. Ever since I started playing, I've probably been doing it for 4 or 5 years now, and it's just amazing how many imps you win from playing that method, even over a spade past 2 hearts.
And 2 diamonds by you would be natural, showing diamonds that wouldn't be waiting either. It's just 2-0 is just your.
So my choices when I have a balanced hand is I can either bid 2-0 or I can make some punt 3 club raise on a 3-card suit.
Right. For us, the bidding could go with spade 2 clubs, 3 clubs, and we might have a 3-2 club fit.
Okay. And so go ahead and take us through the play. Is there anything?
Well, just they led the jack. They led the jack. Yeah, sorry. They led they led the 10 of hearts. Excuse me. Yeah, and there was. I basically looked at the spade suit and decided I knew that a diamond shift was coming if I lost the if I lost a spade finesse. So my thought was at trick 1. It's funny that this hand happened right after the board before, where they led the jack of spades and I finessed them out of their queen jack 10. And so looking at this heart suit, it looked like I could finesse them again out of their jack 10-9, except for I realized that it was entirely possible that I would, if I won the king of hearts at trick 1, that they could sever me from my hand by leading diamonds, and so I really wanted to just win the ace of hearts in dummy, and I win the ace instead of the queen, so that East doesn't know that West has the king. So from there, it was just a matter of finessing a spade and hoping for the best, and yeah, it turned out to matter that I won the ace of hearts because both spade honors were offside, and now and diamonds were 6-2. This was pretty lucky. He made a good shift of the jack of diamonds on this hand. So, but then because he had the spade entry, or sorry, excuse me, because she made a good shift of the jack of diamonds, and because she had only 2 diamonds, she couldn't get her partner in when she won the second spade.
Was there any
Notice how effective the shift would have been if her partner had ace queen 6 the diamonds. Now that's the defense to beat it. it turns out because of king queen six it didn't work. It was a really good try.
Anything about the 9 of spades on the previous trick? Any kind of Smith or?
I don't remember.
Okay. So anyway, the 10 lost to the queen, and then the jack of diamonds shift that you're talking about, which you ducked.
I thought I was dead to rights, but I thought our plus score streak was almost over.
It was sort of like Gavin was like, saw the 9 of spades, he was really happy, and then he saw the jack of diamonds, and he wasn't so happy.
Right. And then, but when South shifted to clubs, then you were happy again.
Yeah, I thought, in retrospect, on the 9 of spades, I probably played too fast. Maybe I was supposed to play the king, because with queen 9, it might cover the 10. That was probably a stupid play by me, looking at this in retrospect.
That's a good point.
Because you want to take West's entry out first.
No, just because I want to win that trick. I was, I still wasn't impossibly. It wasn't impossible that I could escape with 4 heart tricks, 2 club tricks, a diamond, and a spade. Is that only 8? No, that's still only 8. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I think John's right. You wanted to take if West had an entry to the long diamond.
Yeah, right. yeah.
Okay. Now you're just running your winners in case East is guarding the club.
It's funny in a spot like that, when I'm thinking about what play to make, and I'm looking at this hand, the way my mind works is not like, how will this help? It's more like when it goes 9, well, it can't be queen 9, so I might as well play the king. It must be the right play, and then I don't really spend too much time thinking about how it could work, except for like if I know that they can't have queen 9 doubleton, then I would just play the king and hope that it works. And my spade spots were good enough that I could afford that it could never cost me, unless they literally did have queen 9, which seems unlikely.
Okay. I just went back to that position so people could follow it a little more easily. Okay, anything more about this hand before we go to the other table? All right. So at the other table, they had a identical auction, and 2 clubs at this point showed at least 2 game forcing, and they also reached 3 no trump. First question to Greg. So you had, I think, an interesting decision with a 6-card diamond suit. How much better would you need to be to stick in a 2-diamond lead director here?
Like at least. It's funny. Bidding 2 diamonds didn't even occur to me at the time because it's so weak. At least another ace, I think.
Okay.
Or suit quality, right?
Right, or at least a suit where I'm not like, yeah, I'm sorry, if my diamonds were so good that, because 2 diamonds, but I have like 1 trick. Like if it goes 2 diamonds double, I'll pass. Maybe I'm getting a couple of diamond tricks, but
so let's say
like down 6.
So if you have like the intermediates, like King Queen 10-9 of diamonds, does that get to be interesting?
I think that it's too abstract, the question. Like to me, when you're thinking about making a lead directing bid, one of the things you're thinking about is what contract that you're going to be beating on that lead. So like when you have Queen Jack 4 of clubs and 2-1 in the majors, you're not. It looks like the opponents are getting to 4 of a major, not 6 of a major. And even if they're getting to 6 of a major, it's not that likely because your points are the Queen Jack of clubs that a diamond lead is going to beat the contract. If it looks like they're going to end in 3 no trump, then you're going to want to have a side entry before you go, or you're going to want to have a suit that you can afford to like sell a trick first to preserve partner's entry. So it's not just about like how good your hand is or what your hand, like you really have to have a purpose before you make that bid.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason, could you please take us through the play in the defense?
I let a hard honor, kind of just like the other table. At trick 2, they like the same 10 of spades off dummy. I ducked this, which I think is right to make declares communication a little bit tougher.
because now they're going to need 2 entries back to their hands to establish spades.
Okay.
Here, I didn't find the Jack of Diamonds shift. Maybe I should, but it seems like I need partner to have specifically Ace, Queen, 6 of Diamonds for that to work. Even with that, I'm not sure the club shift doesn't beat it as well.
Well, what Steve said was Ace Queen 6 of Diamonds was right. Ace Queen 6 of Diamonds is.
So if does a club chip beat it if he's got Ace Queen 6?
If he plays 10 Ace, if he crosses in
hearts,
knocks out the spade and knock out his other club.
If the player has the Jack of Clubs and
I guess he needs the Queen Jack of Clubs and the Ace of Diamonds.
right.
So it seems like that would be less if partner had just had Queen Jack of Clubs and the Ace of Diamonds.
Okay. But your partner didn't have enough.
No, why didn't you lead a diamond to trick 1, man?
Does that matter? Does that really matter?
Yeah, I think we can beat it. I think we can beat it.
It's a lot scarier.
Oh, because it kills an entry.
Yeah, it's not necessarily because it sets up a million diamond tricks. It's just
It just deals with the entry. Okay.
Why didn't you bid 2 diamonds, Greg? I mean, Johnny asked
yeah,
you.
right. I feel like such a goober for not bidding 2 diamonds.
You wanted the diamond lead, you should bid 2 diamonds.
Yeah, my fault. Sorry, guys.
But it occurred to me that if you did bid 2 diamonds, that North-South might just be afraid to bid 3 now.
Yeah, what about that?
Not if partner still bids 2 now.
The other thing about bidding 2 diamonds, not that Greg's hand is even close, but when your opponents are in a game-forcing auction and you make a bid that is marginal, it is very easy for them to get you because all of their doubles are usually penalties. And if they're in a situation where their doubles are to show extra values or extra shape, it's much more difficult for them, but here they can get you from either hand. So it's a much more dangerous bid.
Yeah. I don't remember which bridge author I wrote this. It might have even been Bill Root, but I think he said he once read a book about overcalling, and there was a chapter entitled "Overcalling After the Opponents Have Made a Game-Forcing 2/1 Bid," and it was just a blank page, and the next chapter started on the next page. That made an impression on me.
That makes an impression. Okay. So 3-0 made at both tables.